Anonymous Watch Guy here with a full review video. Quick wrist check. We're in the Zelo Spearfish today. They are coming out with a GMT version of this watch, so stay tuned for that. Today we have a full review video of a watch I unboxed on the channel about a month ago now. And of course we are talking about the Seiko 5 Rowing Blazers collaboration. Now, this is a limited edition watch. It is limited to 888 pieces. And surprisingly, you can still find most of these in stock online. Seiko actually still has this colorway and the orange one that's still in stock. I've seen the light blue one still in stock some places. The black dial version with all of the different color indices is the only one that seems to have sold out really quickly, which is a little bit of a surprise to me. Because I really thought these were going to be maybe a little more popular than they are. $495 is the full retail price on these. And like I said, they are still available in some places. So if you're interested in this watch, definitely you can still get it. Your dimensions on this one, 40 millimeters across, just under 45 millimeters lug tip to lug tip, 20 millimeter lug opening. You do have just under 13 millimeters thick. Got a push-pull crown there at the 4 o'clock position. You do get 100 meters water resistance. It is a hard-lex crystal. We would love for Seiko to give us sapphire, but we know at the more affordable end of the price range, we're getting hard-lex. It is a nice domed crystal, though. Really like the look of the crystal. This is running the 4R36 movement, which of course is 24 joules, 41 hours power reserve. Also gives you that day-date complication. This does have the Japanese kanji date wheel, which is a nice touch as well. Love the color on this one. I picked this version up because I honestly thought this lime green colorway was the most attractive version, but I also thought it was the one that was going to sell out the fastest. So I kind of jumped on it. I was proven wrong. You can still get these, but I definitely like that color. I think it's a really, really good looking dial. I like that candy cane striped seconds hand as well. I think that's really cool. You've got your applied indices there at each position. This does have LumiBright. We'll check out the lume on it here at the end of the review. You've got your day-date window over there framed in silver as well. Got a nice running minute track around the side there, and then you're printed on at 10-minute intervals there, 10, 20, 30, and so on. This is the Dress KX case, without your rotating bezel. Definitely sporty, dressy looking piece. Love the colors. Decent finishing. Standard, your standard, what you would expect from Seiko on this case at this price point. I think it looks really nice. It'd be great if you got a sapphire crystal, but it is a nice looking crystal. Really good looking watch. Love the colors. I did put it on the NATO that is supplied, that comes in the kit. They all come with these really colorful NATOs. This green version has a purple and black NATO. Does have a signed Seiko buckle there. The bracelet on these is kind of your standard budget Seiko bracelet. Really jangly, nothing special. Definitely probably going to stay on the NATO strap. The 5KX GMT that came on that kind of upgraded Jubilee style bracelet is a upgrade on Seiko budget bracelets, but this one's back to that just kind of standard jangly budget Seiko bracelet. Nothing special about that. This NATO strap, I think it really gives some great colors. And it's comfortable and a pretty decent NATO, and that's probably what it's going to stay on. You do have a display case back on this one, and it's got your kind of cool skeleton guy there on the back. Gives you a nice shot of the movement there. Again, nothing fancy, just your standard 4R36, and of course some specs. It is a numbered limited edition. This is number 691 of 888. So again, these are still available some places, and if you are interested in one of these, I would definitely recommend getting out there and picking one up, because at some point in time they're going to sell out, and then of course once it sells out, you are subject to somebody giving you a little bit of price gouging there on the secondary market. But a really cool watch. Definitely love the colors on this. Like the NATO. Definitely like the color combination with the NATO. The downside of these watches, obviously, again, Hardlet's crystal. There's a ton of micro brands out there that give you better specs and a sapphire crystal at a cheaper price. So Seiko needs to step their game up there. The bracelet isn't the greatest, but you do get this supplied NATO, and you also get drilled lugs for easy strap changes. So you can put it on something else that's better. So I'm going to give you a lume shot and a wrist shot, and we will wrap up the review. So here's a shot of the lume. Seiko Lumi Bright is known to be pretty solid, and this one's no exception. The lume on this one is pretty good. It's not a dive watch, but you still got some nice lume glows, good and bright there. You've got lume at the 12 o'clock position up there. Then you've got at each indice except for where the date window is there at 3. And then you've also got some nice lume on that reverse lollipop on the back of that seconds hand. So the lume on this one, pretty solid. Here you can see the watch on my 7.5-inch wrist. You've got really good dimensions on these. These are very wearable. They work very well for a lot of wrist sizes, but no problem here for me. The NATO is going to wear a little bit thicker. It already is a little bit of a thick watch, so keep that in mind if you do wear it on the NATO strap. But I just love the colors overall of the watch, and especially on this NATO. And again, the bracelet on these is not great. But if you're looking for something with some really cool colors, limited edition, something maybe not everybody else has, for a decent price, maybe the Seiko 5 Rowing Blazers is for you. I will leave a link in the description to the Seiko website, or if you want to pick up the specific colorway, you still can. If you like the video, give me a like, maybe subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.